I now wish to discuss the fourth theme, globalization. The ICT industry's agenda for building a prosperity based on resourcefulness would require more and not less globalization. This would require a greater and not a lesser influence by the global companies. Global companies earn their income and draw their resources from every part of the world. Hence, it is in their self-interest to stoke the incomes and purchasing power of the households in every part of the relevant world. It is in their self-interest to stoke productivity, eliminate degradation of ecosystem so that visible and invisible costs come down. Therefore, the ICT's most significant contribution is this. It has enabled all manner of people, especially in the poor and developing economies, to aspire to higher incomes and bigger purchasing power. The world is now their market. All people can participate in the global market. With more education, this participation will become more intensive and irreversible. I now present a case study. Achieving universal utilization of ICT will imply having a society that has the knowledge and skills to learn to use it. Mr. Nada realized the need for an institution of higher learning which prepares world-class students and attracts leading scholars who prepare world-class students and generate knowledge and transform society. He wanted to take giant strides towards the social welfare of the society which had nurtured him. Hence, in 1996, the SSN institutions were born out of the vision of the founder, Mr. Nadar, for bringing high-quality education at an affordable cost to students from all economic strata. The aim was to bring global best practices in the field of education and make this education accessible to all students. No meritorious student should be deprived of good quality education because of his financial constraints. To ensure this, a unique scheme of scholarship was started. I'd like to tell you about the first recipient of this scholarship. His name was Sendil Nathan. He was working as a watchman, a security in our own campus. His entire fees were covered through scholarship. Recently I met him. His ideas provoked serious thought. Since his education was totally aided by SSN, he fully appreciated the value of scholarships. By value, he did not mean the monetary value alone. It was the self-confidence that this scholarship generated. He could stand on his own feet at that young age. He had the motivation to prove himself worthy of this and bring laurels to SSN. He was the first in the campus to be placed, and now he is a manager at Wipro. And that is not the end. He now sponsors the education of another engineering student, and in future, both of them plan to sponsor the education of many more students. His dream, he said, was to sponsor the education of 100 students and invite Mr. Nada to be the chief guest on the scholarship awards function. I found this to be an outstanding example that could be emulated by many more of our scholarship recipients. The cumulative value of the scholarship awarded by SSN is over rupees 200 million, and around 1,400 students have benefited through this scheme. Initiatives such as this and entrepreneurial students such as Sendil Nathan will certainly play a vital role in creating a knowledge community. India should be a producer of knowledge rather than remain a consumer of knowledge. This can be achieved only through research. So we have launched initiative to build a research culture in every facet of education in SSN institutions. So within a short span of 10 years, I'm very proud to say that we've got the National Award for Engineering College with the best progress for 2006 from ISTE. To conclude, I do believe that to foster knowledge communities most effectively, it will be incumbent on our corporate citizens to create and develop educational institutions of quality, to genuinely address the needs of empowering a vast student community. By doing this, we can leverage the demographic advantage we have in India to create an internationally competitive knowledge community. corporate social responsibility in this direction would certainly strengthen our nation as a whole. I once again thank you, the delegates and NASSCOM, for this opportunity to address.